Did you know that the USCIS Naturalization test has two parts? Yes, it has an English test and a civics test. The speaking portion of the English test is decided during the naturalization interview, and your verbal responses or answers can help you pass the interview and test. During the speaking test, the USCIS officer will ask questions about your background and the N-400 application. The immigration officer will rate the way you speak or your verbal skills through your answers. This 2024 citizenship interview is based on the new N-400 application questions. Let's start the U.S. Citizenship Interview 2024.
P9 for Harsha Gupta. P9 for applicant Harsha Gupta.
Good morning, officer. I'm Harsha Gupta.
Good morning. I'm Officer Jessica Smith, and I'll be conducting your naturalization interview. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. My wife is here with me.
It's good meeting you today. Are you feeling okay?
It's nice to meet you too. Yes, I'm fine, thanks for asking.
You're welcome. We shall see you soon. Take care. Please follow me. So what can you say about the USCIS building here in New York?
I think it's big and a bit modern looking.
Please enter inside. You can put your things next to your chair. Please remain standing and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please be seated. Please give me your green card, your passport, and ID.
Here you go.
Thank you. I will start with the English reading and writing test. Are you able to read the sentence on the tablet?
I'm sorry. How can I turn on the screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please just touch the tablet screen. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
That's great. Can you read that sentence out loud?
How many years can a U.S. president serve?
Now I will say a sentence, and can you please write it down for me? You can use a stylus pen.
Yes, thanks, officer.
A U.S. president can serve for 4 years. I'll say it again, listen well. A U.S. president can serve for 4 years. Good. Now I will move on to the civics, history, and government test. Please do not hesitate to ask me to repeat any questions if you want to, okay?
Yes, thanks, officer.
No problem. Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
What is the capital of your state?
I don't know the answer.
No worries. I will just give you another question. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
I can't remember any senator from the state where I live.
So right now, you had 2 correct answers and 2 incorrect answers. You have to answer 6 correct answers out of the 10 questions that I will give you. Please take your time to think. So I will ask you another one here. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
Name your U.S. representative.
Sorry, I don't have the answer to this question.
It's fine, no worries. Let's give you another one. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of expression and freedom of speech.
Who is the governor of your state now?
New York Governor is Kathy Hochul.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
You passed the Civics test. Let's review your N-400 application. What's your reason for filing the N-400 form?
The reason for filing the N-400 form was my eligibility based on marriage to a U.S. citizen spouse.
What is your current legal name?
My current legal name is Harsha Gupta.
Have you used any other names since birth?
No, I haven't used any other names since I was born.
Would you like to change your name?
No, I don't want to change my name.
Do you know your USCIS online account number?
I have a USCIS online account but forgot the number.
I'll check that for you. It's a 12-digit number that identifies an applicant's account with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. So when you log into the USCIS website, you can just go to the account profile page and the number will be displayed. You can also see this when you check past correspondence, because the number may be found on application receipts, approval notices, or official letters. What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is December 20th, 1992.
Can you provide the date you became a lawful permanent resident?
It was March 4th, 2020.
What is your country of birth?
My country of birth is India.
What is your country of citizenship or nationality?
My country of citizenship or nationality is India.
Were you born in India?
Yes, I was born in India.
Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No, my parents are not U.S. citizens, and I don't have adoptive parents.
Do you have a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment that prevents you from demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of the English language or civics requirements for naturalization?
No, I don't have any of those.
Do you want the Social Security Administration, also known as SSA, to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with them if and when you are naturalized?
Yes, please.
No problem. Let me add that to your N-400 application. Can you provide your Social Security number, also known as SSN?
Yes, it's 689-46-2374.
We shall proceed to your biographic information. USCIS requires you to answer these questions to conduct background checks. So, what is your ethnicity?
I think I'm Asian Indian.
What is your race?
My race is Asian.
Can you say your height in feet and inches?
My height is 5 feet 7 inches.
What is your eye color?
My eye color is black.
Okay, so what is your hair color?
My hair color is black.
Okay, so where do you currently live?
I live at 84 Millbank Road, Staten Island, New York 25346.
Since when have you lived at this address?
I have lived at this address since I came to America.
Is your current physical address also your current mailing address?
Yes, it is the same address.
Okay, let's go to part 5 of your N-400 application, information about your marital history. What is your current marital status?
I am married.
If you are currently married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, she's not.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married once only.
So what is your current spouse's legal name?
Her name is Jessica Johnson.
And what is your current spouse's date of birth?
Her date of birth was June 8, 1984.
Okay, is your current spouse's present physical address the same as yours?
Yes, it is the same.
So when did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
She was born in the United States.
I see. How many times has your current spouse been married?
Twice, officer.
Did you know how it ended before you got married to her?
They got divorced.
Did you bring any documents to prove that?
Yes, officer, here are the documents.
Is she currently working?
Yes, she is working online.
Do you know your current spouse's current employer or company?
Oh, she is self-employed and selling her products online.
So what kind of products is she selling online?
She is selling organic soap online.
So let's proceed to part 6, information about your children. Do you have any children under 18 years of age?
No, I don't have any children yet. I hope to have one very soon, since my wife is pregnant.
How about your wife? Does she have any children?
Yes, she has one.
So you have a stepchild then.
Yes, I think I do.
So, let's add the child's name to your N-400 application form. Can you tell me this child's first name and family name?
James Miller.
Is he the biological son of your wife?
Yes, he is.
What is his date of birth?
It's September 2nd, 2009.
Does he reside with you and your wife?
Yes, he does, but only during the weekends.
So during the weekdays, where does he reside then?
With his dad. His high school is located very near his dad's house.
Are you providing support for this child?
Yes, my wife and I are also supporting him.
In what way are you supporting him?
I play sports with him during the weekends. My wife and I support his financial needs, if he needs to buy something important.
Do you consider yourself self-employed?
Yes, because I have helped my wife with her business since I came to America.
Are you filing your taxes together as a couple?
Yes, we are.
So what did you do for a living before coming to the United States?
I used to be a teacher and teach English in India.
How did you meet your wife?
She came to the school where I was teaching because she was looking for a guide and a translator.
I see. So how did you help her when you were working as a teacher?
I only worked with her during the weekends.
Was your wife having a soap business in India as well?
Yes, officer.
Did she hire people from India for her organic soap business?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so let's continue to part 8, time outside the United States. Have you taken any trips outside the United States that lasted more than 6 months?
No, it never lasted more than 6 months.
Have you traveled outside the U.S. in the last 3 years?
Yes, I have taken 2 trips outside the U.S. in the last 3 years.
When did those travels happen?
I left the U.S. on December 1st, 2022, and returned on January 4th, 2022.
Where did you go on this trip?
My wife and I went to India that time.
So what was the other international trip outside the U.S.?
We went to Mexico for a vacation on April 1st, 2023, and returned on April 15th, 2023.
I see. Since both of you went to Mexico in April, were you able to file taxes that same year?
Yes, we filed in March of the same year. I made a mistake when filling out the N-400 application. I probably placed 2024 for our Mexico trip instead of 2023.
Let me correct that for you here. Okay, it's now corrected. Let's proceed to part 9, additional information about you. So in part 9, there are many questions that include the word ever. You must give information about any of your actions or conduct that happened anywhere in the world, at any time unless the question specifies otherwise. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, I have never claimed to be a U.S. citizen.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I have never registered to vote.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No, I don't currently owe any taxes.
Have you decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No, I don't consider myself a non-resident alien. Yes, I pay taxes on time every year.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No, I have never been associated with those people.
Have you ever been associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated opposition to all organized government?
No, I have never been associated with a group like that.
Have you ever supported and promoted world communism?
No, I have never done any of that.
What is your understanding of totalitarian dictatorship?
totalitarian dictatorship is a country governed by a dictator.
Have you ever advocated the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship?
No, I have never done any of that.
Have you ever supported and promoted the overthrow by force, violence, or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States?
No, I have never done any of those.
Have you ever been involved in the unlawful assault or killing of any officer of the government of the United States or any other organized government?
No, I have never been involved in unlawful acts.
What is your understanding of the word sabotage?
It's an intentional act of destroying something.
Have you ever supported and promoted anywhere in the world the unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property?
No, I have never done any of those things.
Have you ever used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No, I have never used a weapon or explosive.
Have you ever engaged or participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No, I have never done any of those things.
Have you ever participated in torturing or trying to kill any person?
No, I have never done any of those things.
Have you ever committed any kind of sexual contact who did not consent or did not agree, or was unable to consent or could not agree, or was being forced or threatened by you or by someone else?
No, I have never done any of that.
Have you ever caused harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No, I have never caused harm or suffering to any person.
Have you ever caused harm or suffering to any person which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No, I have never caused harm or suffering to any person.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No, I have never done any of those things.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official, in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
Yes, I was cited by a law enforcement officer.
What was the crime or offense?
I had parking tickets and 3 moving violations.
Can you give me the dates of these traffic offenses?
I no longer have records or receipts for my traffic tickets.
Okay, what was the result of the citations or the charges?
I just paid the traffic tickets.
How much did you pay?
I forgot how much I paid for each of them.
So you were not suspended with your driver's license?
No, I was not suspended with my driver's license.
Let me check your traffic records to see if you were under any probation. Each of your traffic tickets is less than $500, and no alcohol or drugs were involved. There was no reckless driving or driving on a suspended or revoked license, so I think you are fine here. Let's continue. Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No, I have never done any of that.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances or illegal drugs?
No, never sold or smuggled illegal drugs.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No, I was married to only one person.
Have you ever misrepresented to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No, I never lied to obtain any public benefit.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No, I have never been removed or deported from the United States.
Did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No, I never had any of those.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do support it.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I understand it.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No, because I don't have any of those.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am willing to take it.
If the law requires it, are you willing to carry weapons on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am.
If the law requires it, are you willing to do something that does not include fighting in a war in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I am willing to do that.
If the law requires it, are you willing to do non-military work that the U.S. government says is important to the country?
Yes, I am willing to do it.
Please read what's on the digital tablet very carefully before signing. Also, please check all the data, including your full name and address.
I think all of the data here are correct, officer.
Congratulations! You have successfully passed your naturalization interview. The next step is to attend the oath ceremony, where you will officially become a U.S. citizen. You will receive a notice with the date and time of the ceremony.
Thank you so much, officer. I'm very grateful, and my wife will be happy if I tell her that.
You're welcome. I'm sure she will be happy. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I think I'm ready to return to the waiting area.
Great. Once again, congratulations. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. May you have a wonderful day too.